Hello, so this is my Common Final Essay prompt. So, why this essay? The reason I chose this essay was because I was able to use my favorite food and tie it back into my life. I wanted to make sure that when I chose this essay, the topic was intriguing, and I did so by choosing a nonsensical topic and making sure how it showed growth in me. So word choice, one of the words that I used was Barbie doll, and because a reader can imagine, like immediately picture a Barbie doll in their mind, and I think this visualization is really important because I was able to share a deep moment, but also making it easy enough for the reader to understand. And the next term I used was feeding ants. I think this word choice is very important because it's one of the ways that I connected the everything bagel back to the rest of my story. I was able to add visualization to the story since almost everyone has dropped food on the ground before and it essentially belongs to the ants. Um, the next word choice is Capri Sun versus Capri Sun. This is something that I truly have experienced before, and I think that even though it is simple, it has a meaningful difference and helps get the point across that there is an other side of me that will always be part of me, even if other things changed. And then lastly, I used burnt crisp, which is very crucial in my opinion because it identifies a shift in mood in my essay, but also ties back to the everything bagel theme, which is one thing that I really want to make sure happened. And next, for sentence structure, this is a sentence that I used. I said, "The smell of spices made my tongue salivate, the crispy brown edges were a prize for my eyes, and the crunch of the first bite with my taste buds exploding was something I could never get over." I think this sentence is very important to my essay because it's what starts off the essay and it is very visual. And by using the five senses, I think the reader is transported into a scene, which is really crucial for the story overall. The next sentence is I felt like I was doing it all, but I quickly realized I was missing something. This is a declarative sentence which shows like a shift in mood in the text, which I think is really important because the beginning of my story was a little bit lighthearted, and now it shows that something actually has a relevance to my life. Um, Next, for my writer's move, I think deciding to stick with the everything bagel theme throughout the story was a very bold move I made through the essay because I knew I had to make sure that I still showed growth and realization. And I think relating it back to the everything bagel was also a little bit difficult for me, but it also would make the essay more entertaining for a reader. Next, for strengths and weaknesses, I think for strengths, the essay shows how I am as a person. It's able to highlight my growth. It gives real perspective into my thinking and has an intriguing start. And is obviously unique since it uses the topic of everything bagels. For weaknesses, I think it can have a better realization. It can be repetitive because I always bring up everything bagel analogies. And overall, I think there could be a little bit of a better flow. For what this essay showed about me, I really think it showed that I'm someone who is curious and who has experienced growth. It also showed that I've struggled between two identities, and I think it's really important to find the best mix for myself. For growth through this unit, I think throughout this unit, I was able to understand the importance of visualization in my writing, and I think it's really important for me to talk about how crucial it is for sensory details to be part of my essay since it keeps the reader engaged. And for what I'm proud of from this essay, I'm really proud that I was able to showcase my identity, also relating it back to my favorite food. Also, everything bagels are something that truly is a big part of my life because I really, really do enjoy eating them. So I think it's really cool that I was able to write this essay about that topic.